Emma has been brilliant. You see, those words came out of Casper's mouth, everyone. Can you believe it? He's actually liking Emma.
Emma has been brilliant this week. I could completely seen a different side of her. We finally got to a place where we're both actually having fun around each other. I'm the happiest I've been in the process, knowing that we are making progress.
Married at First Sight, Season 9, Episode 19. So we've had Casper and Emma being much happier. Then we had this amazing moment where Rochelle returns and has a conversation with Emma about her relationship with Orson and how bad it's going, and of course gives a very one-sided view of it. And then starts to give Emma advice on how she can make things better with Casper. Would you really take advice from Rochelle, seeing how her relationship has gone in this series? Of all the people to take advice from.
You're looking really handsome today, Casper. I almost feel like kissing you. Could I give you a little kiss? Yeah, just like... Yeah. I mean, and if he says, no! Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, then the dream's over. Yeah.
But I don't think he would.
Yeah, okay, I'll try and do it today.
Before you know it, come next commitment ceremony, it'll be right and stay.
And then we have the division of the genders. So we have the men going off on their lads' retreat away day thing, and the girls going off on their girly away day retreat thing. Now, what's interesting is that we don't know what's going to happen with the lads yet, but with the girls, it's Holly and Polly, once again, ganging up on Hannah and saying, yeah, everything's great, but there is an elephant in the room. What is it? And wanting to get Hannah to talk about what she's done and to take accountability for her actions. And I find it remarkable that, remember we had that episode quite a few weeks back where Polly just went off on Charlie and Eve for the way their relationship was going and seemed to be in a massive strop about it. And that attitude seems to have returned. And I just think, what is it with these guys? You know, as if Polly and Holly don't have enough trouble in their relationships, they have to zone in on other people and make their lives equally as miserable. It's just not good, is it?
Take accountability for your actions.
Yeah. So this is your chance to explain yourself.
That couldn't have gone worse with Hannah, could it? I mean, the girls confronted her, she was very defensive, and in typical Hannah fashion, as we've seen her do a few times, she got up and walked out, and Amy had to follow her and comfort her. I do think that what Hannah has done is clearly wrong. I think Hannah's got quite a flirty, dangerous, wild side. At the same time, I do think Polly and Holly, especially, their approach is just not nice. It's not friendly. It's not giving you opportunity to talk reasonably if they're going to be effing and blinding all over the place and just basically painting you as a villain before you've had a chance to say anything at all. I should just add, Hannah's reason for touching Ryan's feet by saying, I was checking his Uggs to see if they had fluff in them, is one of the best reasons I've heard for flirting with someone's feet ever. I love it. Imagine saying to someone, I just need to check your shoes to see if there's fluff in them. I'm not interested in your feet, just want to check. I'm checking for fluff. I mean, brilliant.
That have been made. It looks fucking shady.
Alex telling me that, like, you knocked on when he was closing the door. You like kind of leant round the door and was like, Alex, you're my favourite guy.
Alex has actually been really supportive.
That's cute.
See, what's the little
It's
snide
just
comment?
cute, like I'm trying to address something with you because I'm pissed off.
But you've asked me a
but
question
it's
and
not
I'm
just
giving
one
you the answer.
person's
Let
man,
me
is
give
it,
you the
Hannah?
answer.
It's not one person's
Do you want the
man.
answer or not?
We'll address everything that I feel like is a threat and then we'll move from that.
I'm not going to sit here and get every single person to tell me that what
I'll
they
tell
don't like
you.
about
no,
me.
I'm going to tell you. If a girl had come and sat in a room with me and my husband, rubbed his foot and told him his eyes were nice, I'd been raging with you, Hannah Shannon, and had a riot.
You were stalking Ryan's feet.
I wanted to see if his Ugg had fluff in it.
Ryan said it wasn't his shoe you were touching, you were stroking the bottom of his foot.
I didn't touch his foot.
Fucking hell, this shit is pathetic. It all seems very playground to me. Every single thing is being misinterpreted and twisted, and that's what's pissing me off.
Oh, for fuck's sake. This is pathetic. Touch someone's shoe. Get a grip. Everything has been done in like banter and like I'm trying to have a bit of a laugh with people. I've had a shit experience from the day I got here.
I get that, but you don't need to start doing that.
Let me speak. Like, no one's letting me speak.
Yeah, let her speak.
Nobody's letting me speak. How do you think that makes me feel? It's fucking horrible.
Don't start getting muggy then. And do not start speaking to people like that. The last thing you want to do is get brave.
Threaten me.
I'm not threatening you. The last thing you want to do when we're getting like this with you is start
But you've
being
asked me
muggy
a
to
question, so
someone.
let me
let me
answer
speak
it.
then. A conversation is two people speaking.
Oh, I'm not. You're speaking to me like shit.
No, Hannah, come back.
But of course, Hannah shouldn't have done that to the other husbands. She should have just left well enough alone and gone through the rest of the experience being utterly miserable. Now, the lads are out on their little bit, and conversation comes round to Stephen, and Orson talks about the meeting he had with Hannah, and of course, things get shirty then, and Stephen is not happy about that, and says what he said already quite a few times, it's done, it's done. And I think, you know what, really, you guys have kind of both been saying this since you got married, practically. It's done, it's done. I really think maybe just Stephen, just get in an Uber, head to the train station and go home, because I genuinely don't think Hannah and Stephen will ever work. But I also don't think either of them want to bother trying anyway.
But what she did is disrespectful.
I've had a conversation with Hannah. Had a conversation with her last night.
She's trying it on with all the other guys, putting the energy in with that rather than the person she says she wants to make it work.
Sorry, I think that's a bit unfair.
It's not, mate.
No, that's unfair. It wasn't anything of her trying it on with me or whatever. I'm telling you, Stephen, it wasn't that deep.
But given the disrespect thing that I called her out on previously, she's still going to do that. This is an experiment based on meeting someone and marrying them at first sight. It's not a fucking swingers club. I don't think at this point anything Hannah's done is with good intention. After everything that's gone on, she's not getting that time of day from me again. It is fucking done.
Okay, so things are heating up. I've got to say, Polly's being quite mean, I think, to Hannah. I guess we can say Hannah deserves it. Polly's even like giving her 2 fingers. So in their groups, they have to play this game where they say who they think the sexiest wife and the sexiest husband is. And, you know, there's some interesting ones there, nothing that will shock you. Alex, of course, chooses Amy. Rochelle chooses Ryan. So maybe Rochelle was... Which is weird, isn't it, when you think... Looking back, Rochelle was going on about, I must have a man from the Caribbean, he must be this, he must be that. I don't know, maybe... But Ryan's none of those things. Anyway, I don't want to focus too much on Rochelle, because we all know that's kind of done. Now, what's interesting is that Hannah, right, she chooses Alex as the husband she finds sexiest, which of course really annoys Holly. So, almost as I thought as an act of revenge to protect her friend, Polly chooses Stephen and says how much she thinks Stephen is sexy, which of course annoys Hannah a bit.
Who do you think is the sexiest wife? Fuck that. Sasha for me.
Are you okay over there?
I'm happy actually. Yeah. I'm happy. It's a bad choice. I don't think anything good.
I'd have to say Lacey. But you probably knew that, didn't you?
That's fair. That's fair. I'd say probably Shannon. She'd be my type outside of here.
I'll say Shannon.
I'm telling you, I'm worthless. I can smell worthless. They've got a Sasha 100%.
Amy?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I'm surprised not many people said Amy, actually. In Malta, we say all of the parts of the cow sell. Some people like the tail, some like the hoof. Because if everybody liked the fillet, you'd waste half of the cow. I guess every girl has her qualities in the school.
I think Amy.
For me, easy, Luke is the sexiest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, I could just touch him all day, like his little face, his little hair, his arms, his... Oh, sorry.
I love that. My usual type would probably be Nathan.
Yeah.
He's pretty boy, isn't he? Yeah.
Boy.
Obviously, Nathan's fucking fit, mate. Like, I've hit the jackpot there. But, you know, the sexiest as well is either Ryan or Luke.
I'm going to say Ryan.
He is a gorgeous man.
I obviously think Ryan is the sexiest. Like,
Love that for you, girl.
just looks at me with those blue eyes.
Oh,
That's his eyelashes.
I find my husband the sexiest anyway.
Yeah.
And I know
Yes.
the game is, but if you didn't choose your groom, who would it be? But I'm not going to play it because if I find out that Ryan said any of the other girls on flipping tables, so.
That shit's fine. You love your man, and that's all that matters.
Ryan is better. Oh my god. No, I don't fancy Ryan. Ryan was just at the forefront of my mind because I've heard his name so much. I didn't mean Ryan, I meant Ross. It's R&R.
I would probably say Alex. We have a bit of a banter. He's definitely my type on paper, and his missus is coming back with all her bullshit and ruining my day, so I'm just going to blindside you with a bombshell.
I mean, that's fine, babe, but don't compete where you don't compare. I would say Stephen. Yeah, I'd say Stephen's the sexiest.
You've known the guy for 3 days. Like, whatever. All this tit for tat. It all just feels very petty and very childish, and it just feels like I'm in a playground.
Polly then admits that she is Team Stephen. I mean, you know, it couldn't get more explicit. I think she's obviously gunning for Stephen now.
It's clear to see that she's clocked out from Stephen as much as she's trying to blag that she's not. It's such a shame that such a good man has been brought into this and has been put with someone like Hannah. I'm very much Team Stephen.
Then Rochelle gets more assurance because we play a game where we have to decide who we think isn't genuine, and of course the girls tell Rochelle that Orson was not genuine, and someone mentioned something about something that Rochelle said on the coach to the retreat that persuaded her that Orson was not genuine. I wish they'd just show us these things. What did you say, Rochelle, on the coach to the other girls that made people think Orson's not genuine? I wish we could be privy to this information, because maybe we won't look like mugs if it's something is revealed later on in the series and we were all defending Orson when it turns out you kept something from us as program makers. But we won't know till we know, I guess.
I question Orson's authenticity from what I know, from what I've spoken to you.
Thank you, Emma.
I am going to say Orson.
I'm also gonna say Orson. What you said on the couch would have been a massive red flag for me.
Finally! Some validation.
Orson's a good guy, really good guy. I don't like hearing people saying he's not genuine because I've only ever had nothing but respect for Orson. He's been really supportive of me. He's had my back from the beginning, so it feels quite unfair. I think Rochelle is a little bit to blame as well.
They have to do this stick and twist thing where they say, you know, if you could stick, you know, or twist, who would you twist with if you were going to leave your partner, whatever. And of course, Polly chooses Stephen, and then just blurts out this litany of reasons as to why she likes Stephen and why he can give her what Adam can't. I don't think Adam's going to be very happy when this information gets back to him, especially after everything him and Polly have been through. So Polly's proving to be quite a troublemaker.
You, babe?
I'd probably say Alex.
So you'd twist with Alex?
Because on paper he's probably my type. The way that he's tried to kind of take me under his wing a little bit, and I think he's been really quite supportive, so I would say Alex.
Paul, stick or twist?
Twist.
Really?
Stephen. It goes back to what he's like as a person, his looks, his values, his morals.
You had a lot of chats then?
Yeah. I feel like he could give me what I've wanted from Adam, as much as I do adore Adam and respect Adam. But at this moment in time, Stephen does come across like he would be able to give me what Adam can't.
Oh dear, Polly, that was a massive backfire, wasn't it? So, of course, it came out that Polly wanted to twist with Stephen, and that really upsets Adam in front of Holly and Alex. What was Polly expecting? Seriously, though, after everything Adam has done, now I know Adam has really not been great, but Polly's acting, you know, kind of semi-hurt that Adam had chosen Lacey for the woman he would twist with if he had the choice. But as he makes the point, just because I said that, it doesn't mean I actually want to do it. I'm with you, meaning Polly. I just feel like then she gets upset, you know, that kind of stuff. I think, well, you didn't have to do it. You didn't have to choose Stephen. You know, after all the complaints you made about how Adam this, Adam that, and with him finally making an effort, you then just go and blow it for no apparent reason, apart from just being a bit, don't know, moody and I don't know what to say really. She seems to go from being vulnerable and nice, just being that annoying person who you know is going to get in a really bad mood with you and tell you off and just be unpleasant. But there we go, just my opinion.
You'd be silly to put twist, wouldn't you?
I did say twist.
No, you didn't say twist.
I did.
No, she didn't. You said twist.
Yeah, I did.
Go on then.
Stephen.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You said you'd twist to Stephen.
Yes.
Polly. That's bad, that is.
Why is that bad?
Why would you twist?
Because he would give me more than what you've given me. Do you not think that's fair to say?
Because he's had a little bit of flirty banter.
Yeah.
Because you don't get a fucking kiss in the street or a holding hands.
Yes.
Fuck off. No. You don't swap husbands because you don't get a kiss on the cheek in the street.
I'm not saying that I want to fucking shack up with Stephen. I want to be with you. I've made that very clear. I said if Stephen was, if Adam was how Stephen was, Adam would be perfect.
Like me saying, if you look like Lacey, you'd be perfect.
Right, okay, that's
that
fair
would upset you, know?
No, it would upset me. It would upset
Same
me.
difference.
But I'm being honest. I'm being honest.
Yeah, but I think...
You are everything. Listen, you are everything.
Listen, I've said Lacey's the fittest, yeah, but that don't mean I want to swap her for you because I'm with you now.
You used to have a conversation. I understand how you are, and I understand your fucking
You don't
thought
understand it
process.
well enough because you want to switch. The fact that in a group you've gone, I'll switch to
So what
Stephen.
difference is
It's
that?
more used for. That's just savage.
Okay.
I've done everything for you. It's been 3 fucking weeks.
No, but
I'm
this
getting
is what
better
I'm
every
saying.
week, and you're still not fucking happy.
Casper and Emma almost kissed, guys. But it didn't happen. It was just staring. I felt for Emma because I thought it was going to happen. They were moving in closer to each other, and then nothing happened. Anyway, right, so tomorrow night, things will heat up between Orson and Hannah. It was an interesting episode tonight, but it was a bit flat, I thought. What did you think? What were your thoughts? What bits did you like? What didn't you like? We'll discuss as always. Thanks for watching, and have a lovely Wednesday evening.